Hey everyone, Willow and I are going to go for a hike, but it's now 4:30 and we've turned into a bit of an impromptu camping trip. We were going to wild camp on the moors, but it's taken us over 2 hours to get here. There's the goblin, all our happiness. Oh, you look away. So what we're going to do, I've got my tent in the bag there, literally I backpacked it. Yeah, so we're going to get the tent set up. Right, so there's the tent. It's backpacker 2 from Mountain Warehouse. It's a fair block of room in there. Last time we used it though, it got attacked by midges, but this time we're going a bit more prepared. So it's got vent flaps on there and there. Two-sided entrances, so we're going to open these vent flaps here. I'll give you the grand tour of the actual tent itself. 2-man tent apparently. Just open it. There we go. Ample room. Going to see if it is actually a proper 2-man tent. So Willow had a little mini panic attack last time. As for space wise, you can see there's not really that much as in where we can put our bags and stuff, because we've each got 2 bags each. So all my stuff's here actually in the orange wet one, but yeah, not bad. It weighs just over 1 kilo I think, so that's not bad at all. I'm going to put my stuff in there before we go out. Yeah, put my sleeping bag in there, get my air mat out, get myself squared away, and then we're going to go for some dinner. Well, technically some lunch, and then we're going to go for a hike because it's still very hot. It's only 4:45. We are in Lynmouth, so we decided to have an impromptu holiday, and you know, as you do, we're now at what is known as the Torpedo, the ancient mariner. Not very ancient if you've got a almost like a World War II torpedo. So this is the main street, and we're currently in a National Trust hotel spot down the road. There's a meat hub, takeaway and stuff off. Remember that place only just opening when the first time we ever came here in the winter. But what we're going to do is going to walk up the river, turn around and then come back down and see what's going on. Because it is now just gone 5:30. Let's see what shops are on, please. Hey look! It's a sign for Willow. And there's another one. That's it. Point. She's having a moment. Yeah, what's up? I think it is. Oh God.
I need to get those for Amy.
Go. Yeah, look, it's me. On a random development, Willow's decided that she's hungry, so now we have to have food here.
Well, it's 6 o'clock, and all I've eaten today is 2 slices of toast.
That's your problem, isn't it? So, yeah, no. Look forward to it. Willow's with the gravy. I just got sausage and beans and chips because I'm a standard loser. So you fair, it sounds like Willow was just hungry, and it's amazing what some cheesy chips and gravy can square you away with. It's alright now, go on guys, come through.
Okay, thank you.
It's alright?
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
Yeah, and you.
Always got to play.
So, in the 50s, apparently, Glenlyn Gorge, this all flooded and basically wiped out half the town. The army had to get called in and help them out. It looks very tranquil today, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes, we're going to cross. So we're going to go down there and we're going to get our adventure on.
Goes from slate to regular.
Willow's touching moss. Pardon me. So, it's, okay. Place where we got that fish and chips is called the Harbour Shed. Honestly, absolutely incredible.
The gravy was the best that we won everything.
Yeah, bone marrow gravy. Very nice.
Disaster. So I saw online that a rock slide had occurred a landslide, but I didn't know which side of the river it was on. So we have to cross our wooden bridge, enjoy a wonderful view, and we have to go up into the trees.
There we go, we go straight down.
Oh yeah, even better. Last time, ooh, butterflies.
Last one we tried to get more distance.
Yeah, last time we came down that one last time because we went up and over. Willow's getting photographs. So just seen through the trees the evidence of the landslide. I think the earth has been baked that hard that it's just given out. There's nothing there to hold it on to. There's no moisture in to hold it all together, and so it's literally just gone by and just given away. Perfect place for that. There's a big green plant down there, and I don't know what that is. It's having a great time growing out. Is this one sort of penny loaf?
Yeah, come down, let it come down.
Yeah, I thought so. Absolutely wonderful. Rocks.
They're speaking to me.
They're speaking to her. While we go up this hill. Oh, dear mate. I remember this tree. Someone's dropped down a handkerchief. Wow. Hell of a drop.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah. Go across the bridge. We like this bridge. One of the cameras is it, right?
It's so deep.
Yeah, but you don't know how deep it is, do you?
Yeah, but I wouldn't jump. I'm not stupid.
I know. It moved last time we were on it. This is the Blackpool Bridge. It moved. Best way or not. There's a heron on the other side of this bridge. I'll try and get it on camera if I can. Which way do you want to go, Willow? Left or right? Or do you want to stay on the same track? Okay. Yeah, because that one takes us into the woodland walk, which is up and round, which I don't want to go down. So not photo. Oh, there we go. Massive grey heron. Amber?
I've brushed against something I'm allergic to. Got that bump in the sun again.
Well, you're allergic to tap water, I'm sure of it, darling.
I'm not allergic to tap water. I'm allergic to spoons used to clean the cutlery though.
Well, this is what we do. We like to go hunting for rocks. I just saw. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Oh. Looking for a way to get over further.
No? It's got more rocks. How heavy's your bag now, darling?
That's alright, not that heavy. Nothing compared to that one on the one on drop one.
Yeah, you wrote your bag off. You wrote a perfectly good rucksack off doing that. It looks like a, well, it is really, a secret little cottage nestled away. And it's called Waters Meet because we've got one river, two rivers, and they meet. The convergence. Today's episode is brought to you again by Cornwall Tea Company. Love drinking their tea, so I'm absolutely loving it. I get a brew on here while we can. Quiet
Yeah,
place.
you remember both cups today.
Yeah, thanks. You know. If you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, hit the thumbs up so every time you get the notification, and don't forget to follow us on all the social media stuff. Okay, make sure you do it. All right. Again, been a bit of an interesting last week for myself and for Willow. Went to my oldest brother's wedding. Had a fantastic time. Saw my nephew for the first time. He looks like a potato. Saw
over 40 birds of prey on the drive back.
Yeah, we went via the countryside. It was absolutely wonderful. Oh, excuse me. We had fish and chips, as you saw before we came, and it's a very heavy meal, I'm not going to lie, before a hike. But, you know, we should burn it off by the time we get back to the car and have another little wander around the town as we do. Maybe pop into the Ancient Mariner for a soft drink because it is extremely warm. Oh, the water's almost boiled. And I am ever so slightly dehydrated. The place there isn't open during the winter, like a lot of National Trust places. So the first time we came here, it was closed and we were like, oh, that's not very good. So we had to have tea and then go back to the car. Yeah, it's a bit of a distance for a cup of tea, but I enjoy it. But it's open from, from like Easter through to October time, give or take, wasn't it?
It's end of September.
It's end of September, October time, give or take. And yeah, so obviously, standard National Trust. You always know it's a National Trust building as well by the green. That's very specific green paint they have. We're going to head back. Yeah, thank you to the National Trust for letting us use this, even though they don't really get much of a say. Yeah. Right, we are heading down for the night. It's just gone midnight. We had to make a small detour.
We had to slow down lots and lots because there were so many animals.
There was a lot of animals.
So many rabbits on this site.
Yeah. I'll let you know how I sleep in the morning. But so far, I forgot to tie the actual inner to the outer.
But it's
There's a little bit of room. It's going to be cosy tonight, but it should be alright. Morning is 8:20.
Yeah, just.
It's already warm in this tent. How did I sleep? Well, the arm mat was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, bed. Slept off it a few times, but never mind. I flailed a bit.
Yeah, but just saying, all I need is a ground mat. I don't need the fancy blow up one like someone.
The biggest issue I had was the sleeping bag.
Cold?
Yeah, about 4 o'clock in the morning. Got really cold. But other than that, it was good. So check out at 11. This place isn't open till 10. We got some stuff in the car for breakfast. So
9 it opens, the little shop, so.
And, so we're going to get a coffee, shower, sort of admin out, and then go for a wander. Need towel or anything like that, so I've had to buy one. Had to go to Tesco. It was a late night trip to Tesco last night down in Minehead to buy a towel so we could have a shower because we thought, oh, very near to Wild Camper, but this place is about as close as Wild Camper as you get. You obviously, there's electrical pitches, but then on the upside there's showers, there's amenities, which is really, really useful, especially if you're out crossing across the moors, which you can do. And the abundance of wildlife here is incredible. There's just non-stop flights of house martins, swallows, there's birds of prey. I'm pretty sure there's a squirrel as well.
There's a blackbird that landed over there.
There's a squirrel that was just behind the camera, there's butterflies, there's all sorts. See the river, birds of prey just circling above, and the thermals in the valley. It's going to be an absolutely lovely day. I'll wait till the towels dry a little bit and we'll get striking it down. So on the sheet there's a little bit of condensation, even though we had the vents open all night. But I think that's just due to being in a valley, because the temperature dropped really fast in here. I think it's the coldest I've been in a few weeks, thankfully. So we're just going to let it air out for a bit and then we're going to get a move on. I've had our tea.
Going to go on the vernacular railway.
We're going on the vernacular railway. Yeah, so it's pretty much a one-season tent. 2 max, spring, summer, I'd say. The temperature in it does drop really fast. It's double skinned, but you know, get you getting life, I guess. I'll put a link for it in the description in the chat. For those just out for summer backpacking tent though, it's actually really good. It is a proper 2-person tent as well. Will and I got in there pretty comfortably last night. Downside was, once we were in there, there wasn't much room. So I can't really imagine there'll be much room in it for your bags and everything else.
unless you took them on the outside and pull the, we didn't pull the guy ropes out because there was no need, there's no wind here whatsoever, hence why I'm now currently sweating really badly. That noise you can hear in the background is the vernacular railway that Willow and I are currently at. It is a water-powered, cable-driven, essentially just a lift, lack of a better term.
En dan neem ik degene die naar beneden gaat, komt wat water en gaat een auto op. Dat moeten ze niet veel doen, dus dan... Ik kan daar mensen op hebben.
Bought some candles, because why not?
Amazing.
Yes, they will smell amazing. Valley of the Rocks.
Where is the... Oh, there.
That way. We're in the Valley of the Rocks. We're gonna go. Do you wanna go up or down? Down?
Go down.
Down. We're gonna go down.
The building.
Yeah, so that is the, that's a walk. Bless you. There's been a sign saying there's a suspected adder bite on a dog somewhere.
So we stay off the grass.
Yes, we're not going to go into the long grass.
There's us, the toilets. We're gonna go down there to the cafe. Castle Rock and the White Lady. There's Mother Meldrum's Cave outside. The Devil's Cheese Ring. What's called that? We have Rugged Jack just there on the edge. Had a quick pit stop in the coffee shop there. It's a bit of a tourist trap, but
they have bird feeders with like all different species of birds.
yes. So yeah, it's definitely worth it just going there for a quick cup of coffee or whatever. Cup of tea. Yeah, we're gonna make our way down to the Valley of the Rocks. There we go.
Very warm.
It is extremely warm.
Da, da, da. There you go. Bit more climbing. No. Almost at the top now. Oh, look at that view.
The breeze up here is absolutely stunning. The view is as well.
Commiserations, Willow's ripped her shorts. She went down a different route.
Caught it on a rock.
Yeah, caught on a rock. I will say, make sure you're wearing proper footwear. I've just seen people trying to get up here in flip-flops. And that ain't a good idea, that's all. Minimum was decent training. Absolutely baking hot here. Oh, charge the old solar panel. It is, yeah, ridiculously warm. I think because there's no shade. There's a lovely breeze, but there's just no shade until you get to the Poets Sanctuary, which is just there. And that's that. But than that, you don't get much further. It's just godly warm. Right, that's running out of food. We are tired now.
I had the best steak sandwich.
I had some crispy belly pork, it was amazing. We're gonna get the vernacular railway back down to the car, and then we're gonna go home. We're at the Pavilions Cafe, so overlooking the beach. yeah, it's been a lovely little micro holiday. Just a day and a night, and that's it. Nothing else. Was first built in 1888, and it uses counterweight, like I said, water. It's one of only 3 in the world that's still running. But it's amazing. It uses essentially water weight. So X amount of ton of water goes into the cab. You'll see that weighs it down and then pulls the empty one up. It's just a counterweight. It's a counterweight lift. That's it. It's all the beach. There's a little warning tower. White House. There is another White House further on the coast, but we're not going to get that today. There's a coming time. You can actually see my car as well from here. So yeah, this is our view for the next 20 minutes or half hour. It's going to be fantastic.